Yes, sir. I love my school, and I know you were one of the first students at Lyceum. Today, our school is 31 years old. What would you like to share with us about your time here?
So Puta, Lyceum, my second home, was a very small school at that point in time. No one knew what Lyceum was. And Puta, I had a wonderful childhood with the love of my wonderful parents and the great teachers that were there to guide my life. I received a lot of knowledge in a vast area. My environment was such that I was triggered to be inquisitive and dive into many subjects. I was inspired to learn many things during my time. I learned to use my knowledge to do different things with hundreds, thousands of people as one team in one heartbeat. Most importantly, during my time I have learned how to live together while being grounded, like how a seed has its roots deeply grounded in the floor with that growth mindset and settling for nothing but greatness embodied by goodness. Our founder, Dr. Mohanlal Guerrero, and our coordinating principal, Madam Kumari Guerrero, has created a wonderful school for all of us to go to, isn't it? For you, and then many years ago for me. But we can see that a lot of children in our country do not have this privilege that you and I have put out. And I hope that all of us can work together to build a free school, a Lyceum free school with all the facilities that all of us have and have had for many thousands to 10,000 other students. I hope that all of you will join hands with me to create the Lyceum global ecosystem to achieve our common goal, which is beyond Lyceum education, which will enable all of us to work together to transform lives and communities to reach their full potential to our real world approach.
Dear mother, school was my favorite place. You know that years ago, in the very beginning, you were just the principal of Lyceum International School. On this 31st anniversary celebration, what would you like to share with us?
Okay, I'm very happy to hear that it's your favorite place. Because what's your name in the first place? Can you tell me? Sinosha, right? Okay. That's very nice. And I'm very happy to hear that you all enjoy school and it's your favorite place. Because we want the school to be like a second home to you all, where you all can learn and play and enjoy with your friends, right? So that's a nice thing to hear. And as you said, I was the principal from 1993. And over the years and up to about 2018, I was the principal of Lyceum International. But in between, I became the coordinating principal because we have branch schools also. So I really love this job because I don't treat it like a job exactly, because I love to be with the children, I love to be with the staff. I like people, I love children. So it's a enjoyable thing to be in school and to see you all happy and running and sometimes being a little naughty, of course. So the message I would like to give on this 31st anniversary is that we want you all to one day become really nice, beautiful human beings who will do something for society, for the humans. Sometimes you might excel in your studies, sometimes you might excel in doing social service. Mainly, my thing, if you can become really good human being who will help others, who will love others, who will go out of the way and help. Because otherwise, sometimes world is not exactly a very enjoyable place to everybody, isn't it? Sometimes you might be having a really enjoyable time, you must be having a beautiful home. Now you are coming to your favorite school, right? But there are others who might not have such a nice life. So if if people like you all one day become, who can give out something from not only what you have learned, but if you can help them also to have beautiful lives, I think that is my wish. That if all the Lyceumers can become very good human beings who won't do any bad things, but always good things to make others happy around you and spread loving kindness all around. Okay? So I would really like to wish you also all the best. And maybe now you said you were in grade 5. So in another 7 years, you'll be doing your A-levels and then going for higher studies and becoming a big man. So don't forget your school, don't forget us, because we like to see, actually Mr. Guerrero and I, we like to see you all grow up, and we'll be watching from afar children like you all growing up and shining as stars in the sky and enjoying that. Okay? Right. So thank you very much for visiting me today and wish you all the best. Huh? Okay, thank you.
Dear sir, the vision you have had for educating Sri Lankan children has come a long way. On this 31st anniversary, what would you like to share with us?
Well, actually, I had this passion for teaching. When I was very young, I started teaching way back in 1971 when I was an O-level student, but at Sunday school. Then I could gather a lot of insight about education. So that is how my vision developed. In 1993, I started this school. My experience and insight towards education was vast. Well, actually, my vision I can explain in few points. The first one is knowledge. The students should learn to know. Knowledge is the most important and foremost thing in education, and that is what our parents are also expecting, to develop our knowledge. So human being is naturally very inquisitive, and they have this thirst for education, to knowledge. So learning to know is one pillar of education. That is very important. So through the curriculum and structured education, we give a lot of knowledge. And meantime, students can read, browse through the internet, and go to the library and gather a lot of knowledge. And we want to know the things we don't know. Isn't that so? But the thing is, the second point, knowledge is not enough. We must utilize, we have to use that knowledge and do things. Otherwise, what's the use of knowledge? Isn't that so? Just gather that knowledge in our brain is not enough. So, in this school, my vision is to somehow or other get our students to use that knowledge, the experience, in such a way that one day they can use that knowledge in a way that it is useful for the entire human being and to the world at large. So the second one is doing, that is applying what we learn. Third one is, those things are not enough if we cannot live in the society friendly and with harmony with the others. So social skills are also very, very important. Isn't that so? If you cannot live with our friend, if you cannot live with our neighbor, if we are fighting every day, then that is not a life. So therefore we have to learn to live together. Right? Now we are living in a diversified world. There are so many ethnic groups, different religions, different caste, creeds, so many things are there. But in that diversity, we have to find unity. See, in our school, I stress in my vision also, I feel that learning to live together is important. So our students, in our school, we have Sinhala, then Tamil, then Malay, different religions. So we teach mother tongue of the students, we teach their religions. But meantime, we always encourage students to do things together and understand each other, to enjoy the diversity in such a way that in future they can live in harmony in the world. That is important. Then the fourth thing is, now every child is born with a potential. They are born with abilities, inborn abilities. Now for example, if we take a seed, take a banyan seed, that if we plant that, and if we put water and fertilizer and nurture it properly, that tiny banyan seed can grow into a huge banyan tree. Similarly, when a child is born, it had that potential in it. So what we have to do is, in a school, we have to nurture that. And, the child will blossom with all his abilities. So my vision is somehow or other to elevate that child to his or her maximum potential through education. That is the fourth thing. So the fifth thing is actually, now when we consider all these things in this competitive and complicated, complex world, we find sometimes things are very stressful. Isn't that so? Very stressful. Sometimes our parents also expect so much from us. So that also creates a lot of stress in us. That stress and tension can become toxic. And it is very harmful to our psychological health, right? Mental health. So therefore, in our school, we try our best to keep that stress of the children to minimum. That is one point in my vision towards the education. So to do that, one way which is actually accepted in the whole world is meditation. So in my vision, if you can remember, SRB, which you carry every day, I have given this blue circle, which is just a very, very simple figure with one color. So what I have asked is to look at this. Forget everything, all your troubles, all your stress, everything. Just look at this and concentrate. Isn't that so? Even in the class, I have advised teachers to, before every period, to hang this in front of the class and ask the students to just concentrate, focus only on this. Now from grade 1 up to grade 12, if you do this properly, ultimately when you grow up, it will be very easy for you to concentrate, to focus only on one thing, and meantime to forget all your unnecessary things, unnecessary anxiety, our fears, all those psychological problems can be set aside when you concentrate on a simple thing like this blue circle. So what you have to do is, whenever there is a problem, you forget about that and you get back into your mind that picture of the blue circle and just go into that and make your mind very calm. So that is part of my vision. Another thing is, in our school we never left any child. For example, there are special children, students with different abilities. So we include them, we call it inclusion. So we always entertain inclusive education whenever possible. The students we can handle, we enroll and we allow them to mingle with other students and to elevate their things. Sometimes they are very clever, right? So these differently able children also part of us. We have a special unit, LSU, so that we help them, we have not forgotten them. So with all that vision, actually we could elevate the school into this level. So as far as we follow this vision, I think the Lyceum will never fail. Thank you very much for coming and asking this.
Ayubowan, sir.
Ayubowan. Please be seated.
Dear sir, as the principal of Lyceum, Lyceum has come a long way. What would you like to express as the principal on this prestigious 31st anniversary?
Yes, Puta. I would say Lyceum International School itself is a concept which provides holistic education to the country. I am proud to be the principal of Lyceum International School, Logegoda, on its 31st birthday. I thank everyone who has contributed to the school so far. And also I would like to thank our dear founder, Dr. Mohanlal Grero, Dr. Mrs. Kumari Grero, and Mr. Nikita Grero for their leadership. And also not forgetting my staff, the management staff, non-academic staff, teachers, parents, and of course my dear loving children. I wish Lyceum International School Nugegoda a very happy and meaningful 31st anniversary.
Happy 31st anniversary, Lyceum International School.